Welcome to Refresh Mindfulness, a Juniper Community's well-being program for healthy living. I'm Sultram and I'll be your host today, streaming live from Juniper Brookline Senior Living in central Pennsylvania. As I speak, we have snow falling. We have at least 9 inches out there, so there's a beautiful, pure white blanket of snow on the ground. But today we're talking about warmth. What is mindfulness? We say it's the natural human ability to slow down, notice what's going on within us and around us. And with that kind of awareness, we can live our lives much more fully. For the next 5 weeks, we are joining our friends at Time Slips for their Shine Your Light celebration, exploring and celebrating the light in our lives. Today, we are noticing how we are a light for others. Maybe we spark someone's interest in something, or in us. Maybe we provide warmth, or perhaps we inspire or shed light on what's important. We will use the mindfulness tools of gentle movement, easy breathing, reflecting, and we'll end with a story. In order to be a light for others, first, we must find the light within us. Let's start with our bodies. We're going to open and lighten the head. And let's do that by just looking up. Feel that neck in the front stretching. And then slowly bring your gaze down toward the floor. And feel the back of your neck stretching out. And raising your gaze again. And now we're going to look to one side, stretch the side of the neck, and come back, and go to the other side, and come back. And now roll your shoulders toward each other and roll them back. Roll them forward. Roll them back. And now we'll add the head. As you roll your shoulders forward, lower the head. And as you open the shoulders up, look up. Let's do that again. And you might even curve your back on the way down. And straighten it as you reach up and open. Oh, that feels good. Now give yourself a hug and twist. It's almost like rocking a baby. Sometimes we're our own child, right? At least our own beautiful person to take care of. And now, let's raise the hands. We're going to open them wide and close them. Just alternating, open and close. Using the fingers maybe in a way you don't use it usually. But I have to say, if this bothers you or anything I suggest is not comfortable, just do it in a different way or just skip that part. Okay. So let's make a soft fist. Push your hands forward and turn them down and feel your forearms stretch. And then bring them back up and down. This is like revving your motorcycle. That ought to create a lot of joy and delight. And now let's clasp the hands together and do a little figure 8. And once you have it going pretty smoothly in one direction, see if you can switch and go the other way. When the hands are together, I find that's a little bit challenging, but maybe you can do it. And let's shake that out. And just pause for a moment and feel your upper body. Hopefully, it has a little bit of lightness, brightness, liveliness. And compare it with the lower half of your body. I don't know about you, but that part of my body still feels a little bit asleep. So we'll wake it up. And I'm going to move to the back so you can get the whole body picture. So settle even a little more comfortably in your chair. Lean forward and we're going to make a big circle from the hips with the upper body. Just taking it on a little roll around. You can actually feel that weight shifting from one sit bone to another. And now we're going to reverse it and go the other direction. We like to be well balanced, folks. If we go in one direction, then we finish it off with going in the other. Lovely. And now pick up your knee and make a circle with it, going one way, and you can see how you're exercising your thigh and opening the hip joint, and now rotate the other way. And set that foot down. We'll go to the other side and pick up the leg and rotate the knee. Just allowing your foot to dangle below in a relaxed way. And maybe you just wiggle your knee. Maybe you don't even pick it all the way up. That's fine. And set that foot down. And now extend your leg, point and flex your foot. Feel that opening the back of your calf and your shins. And now make a circle with your foot any way that you can. And go the opposite way. Shake it out and set it down. Let's extend the other leg. We're going to point and flex. The toes go forward, the toes go back. And then around in circles one way. Around in circles the other way. Shake it out and set it down. Now you might need to scoot forward in your chair a little bit because I want you to be able to lean back and raise both of your legs if you can. You can also do this one at a time if you like. But feel those tummy muscles creating heat and warming and waking up. And now just do a little flutter kick. Just kicking your straight legs slightly. And then cross those legs. Do a scissors kick. Yeah. And relax. Let's pause for a body scan. Just settle into stillness. Maybe take one nice deep breath. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. And imagine that the sun is just above your head. And let the warm light of the sun pour into you, into your head, through your neck, out into your shoulders and down your arms, into your hands. Let the sunlight fill your whole body, continuing down into your hips, your thighs, your knees, your legs, your feet. Let the warmth permeate you. Let's just sit in that warmth for a moment, luxuriating in the light within us. And now bring your attention to your breath. Let your breath in. And as you exhale, imagine light flowing from the center of your chest. Breathe in. You might even put your hand on your chest just as a little physical reminder that we're imagining our breath come in here and breathe out light. So breathe in air into your heart center. As you exhale, breathe out light. Breathe in air. Breathe out light. One more on your own. And now resting your hands on your thighs, give them a little rub, a little TLC. We don't get a lot of touch these days, so it's nice to do a little self-massage. And now, sitting tall, drop your hands to your side. And we're going to do reach and refresh. So inhale, open your palms upward, raise your arms. And above your head, imagine that you've got a hold of that ball of light. And bring it right down to the middle of your chest. Take a deep breath in there. And then inhale, raise that ball of light up. And exhale, let it shine out everywhere. Lovely. Let's try it again. Inhale. Grasp your ball of light and bring it down the center and hold it in your lap. Just allow that ball of light to warm your being. And then inhaling, pick it up and reach it to the sky. Exhale, let it shine out. And one more, here we go. Inhaling up. Grab your ball of light, bring it down the center, and just set it on the floor. And lean forward as far as you can, stretching out your lower back, relaxing your head and your neck, relaxing your hands. Pick up your ball of light, inhale, bring it all the way up to the sky, and let it shine out. I think we're doing a pretty good job of shining our light. But we have more to do. So our friends at Time Slips have created some beautiful questions for us. And this question is, how might you share your light with others? Is it a smile? Is it by giving them your attention and taking an interest in them? Is it by doing something kind or staying in touch? I put together 3 of my wishes of how I would like to share light with others, and I'll share that with you. The first thing is to spread warmth, and my gesture for that, I'm going to have a gesture for each one of my ideas, and then we put them together and we make a light dance. So my first light is to spread my warmth through a hug. The second one is to share a bright idea. And the third one is to have a contagious smile. So see if you can join me in my little light dance. First, it's the hug. Second, it's sharing a bright idea. And third, it's a contagious smile. Let's do that one more time. So, share a hug, bright idea, smile. Nice dancing with you. So I'd like to close with a story from Nido Qubein. This story is about an older man who decided to retire. And he wanted to give his business to one of his children. So he devised a test to find out which child had the most promise for leading his company. And the test was that he gave them each, 3 children, each the same amount of money. And he said, go out and use this money to buy whatever will fill up the room that we are in. Whatever you bring back needs to fill this entire room. You might see where this is going. So the first child came back, and when I say child, I mean adult person who is his child. First came back, and he had gone to his friend's farm and bought a bale of hay. So he came in, he cut the string, and he threw the hay all over the place. And for a while it was in the air, but it settled. And so the floor was covered with hay, but the whole room was not filled. The second child went and bought pillows. He brought them in, he sliced open the pillow, he threw the feathers all over the place. And they floated through the air for a while, and the room seemed like maybe it would be full, but they settled on the ground. And still, the room was kind of empty. The third child, I have to get my prop. The third child gave most of the money away to those who needed it, but he saved a little bit, and with that, he bought a lighter and he bought a candle. So he turned off the lights in the room. He lit the candle, and the room was filled with light. And his father was delighted and said, "You are the one. You are the one to lead my company because you understand how important it is to shine your light. And that will benefit a lot of people." So I invite us to shine our light all week and always in the unique way that is yours, and receive light as well from others. So until next time, I brightly wish you well, and I look forward to continuing our celebration of light next week. Goodbye and take care.